What's up, YouTube? So, I know I told you guys that I'd be making videos every week, and I posted out in like the summertime, but it's November now. Forgive me. But yeah, here's a video of something encouraging. God's been really good to me this year. He's been proving himself to me a lot, and I just want to share a testimony with you guys. This summer I had a job working security. In the video I had, I was actually at work while I made that video with the tie and the sweater and stuff. But it was a video. It was okay. Let me start by saying this: that I was working that job, and I wasn't really getting. I wasn't. I'm in school as well, and so continuing the job I was doing wouldn't work for me with my school schedule and work schedule. It'd be conflicting. So I needed to find another job that paid a lot more so that I could work the same amount or maybe even a little bit more hours. Not too much, but still, make enough to pay my bills so I'm not living on the street. So, while at work, like I'd just spend time in prayer and I'd really petition God for, to come through for promotion, for an increase, for a breakthrough. And this would go on for maybe weeks. So I was just praying and praying and just going in, really spending time in prayer and trusting God and praying in faith. And for weeks and weeks, I think even months maybe, I was job searching. I'd look online and look for jobs and apply like crazy, and not hearing anything from anybody. But I wouldn't give up. I'd still keep trusting, and I knew that God would come through for me because He's faithful. I know He's faithful. And in October, the beginning of October, I seen this one posting of a job, and I applied for it. So after I applied for it, I think they replied like the next day with an email saying that they wanted me for an interview. So I said, whoa, like this has not happened since I've been applying for jobs. Like I haven't even been called in for an interview yet. So I went, I applied and said, yeah, I can do it for this day or whatever. It was a Monday morning that I had set it up for. Why I did it Monday morning after I had an overnight. I had to work overnight the Sunday night. I don't know, but that's what I did it for. So I was at work the Sunday night, came home, and I rested for a little bit before I went to the interview. I had planned to rest for a little bit. So the interview was at 10 o'clock. I believe I got home around like 9 or so, and I wanted to, or no, 7. Yeah, it was about 7 or 8, and I wanted to just, lay down for about an hour just to get some sleep, just to get a little bit of rest before I went to the interview so I'd be at least a little bit awake. So I planned to get up around maybe 9, go to the interview for 10, but what had happened was I woke up around 12. I think it was like 12 when I woke up. So I woke up in a panic and I said, like, God, like, what am I going to do? Like, I had this interview planned or whatever, and, it's like I just had an urge to just go anyways, as if nothing happened. So I got dressed, brushed my teeth, whatever, didn't even shower. Yeah, don't judge me. But yeah, just brushed my teeth, got dressed, suited up and everything, and I went there and dressed to impress. And I went there, as if I wasn't late. I acknowledged that I was late, but my demeanor and everything, I still just went, and just with confidence, just trusting God. So I went in, the interviewer interviewed me as if nothing happened. I apologized, for being late and explained my situation, that I'd worked overnight and I was just so tired and I overslept by accident, and they were understanding. So we went through the interview and it went really well. And the job that I applied for, the posting said that the starting rate was $16.50, which was quite a step up from what I was making before with the security job. Now, I gave her my availability after all the questions were finished and everything. I gave her my availability, and she said that the availability that I had given her wouldn't work for the job that she had in mind to give me. So she was looking through some paperwork, and she found, I guess she found a position that had different hours. It was weekend overnights. It was 36 hours for a week, and it paid $18 an hour. So $1.50 more than what I had originally planned to even be making if I had gotten the job. So I said, yeah, like, I'll take this job for sure. Like, so now, by the grace of God, I'm working 36 hours a week, making $18 an hour. and I'm going to school, and I'm serving in church, you know, so it's like my life is full, my life is busy, I'm constantly tired. But, you know, by the grace of God, His grace is sufficient. I'm so thankful because God came through. You know, I asked Him for the increase, I asked Him for the promotion, and He gave it to me. You know, in my previous security job, I was making, I think at the time, like $11 an hour, and then I got promoted a little bit to another place. I paid like $12, which is still nothing to what I needed. You know, it wouldn't suffice for what I needed, but God came through. I was, you know, I'm making $18 an hour now. I'm making more than enough that I need. You know, so I'm so thankful to God, and I just want to tell you that, you know, just trust and have faith in God, believe in God that He can come through for you. It just takes patience. It takes you to sow in prayer, to sow in, you know, money, and to sow into people's lives, whatever you need. You know, your breakthrough is in your seed. You know, this is what I'm learning at my church, TLC. Shout out to TLC. Shout out to Dr. Ralph and Mama Regina. Love you all. Shout you out. Gotta shout you out. And yeah, this is what I'm learning. You know, the power of your seed. The power of your seed is so important, and it has been evident in my life. I just want to encourage you. Just keep trusting and growing in the revelation of God's word. And yeah, I'll be back next week with another video. God bless you. Peace out.